Get ready to learn everything you need to know about Apple's next software updates in under 3 minutes. I'm Bridget Carey with a special edition of CNET Update. Every year at this time, Apple holds a conference to show off its next software. And on Monday, Apple kicked things off by revealing a new paid music streaming service it calls Apple Music. Apple also revealed new features coming to iPhones, iPads, Macs, and the Watch. But first, let's get to the music. Apple is blending iTunes Radio with Beats Radio to create a new product called Apple Music. It goes live on June 30th. For $10 a month, you get access to any of the millions of songs in iTunes on demand. Now, you don't actually own the music, but you can create playlists and also get recommendations based on what you like to listen to. Apple says it's different because the system also has some humans picking the tunes, not just computer algorithms. You can also use your voice to ask Siri to pull up specific songs. But if you don't pay the monthly fee, there's also something new coming for free, a global radio station with live DJs. That's called Beats One. Statistics are showing that paid music downloads are dropping as people turn to streaming services, so that's why Apple is changing its tune, so to speak. Apple is lifting some limitations on the Apple Watch. In the next update this fall, apps are going to be able to access the sensors on the watch, such as the microphone, the speakers, and the accelerometer, so a workout app will know how you're moving. Bottom line, watch apps will be more useful. Apple Pay is expanding to include more stores, including Kohl's and JCPenney, and it's also accepting some retail store credit cards and loyalty and points cards. This tap-to-pay service is expanding to the UK next month. Oh, and that Passbook app is now called Wallet. Siri and Search are getting smarter in the next operating systems. Your iPhone's going to be able to make suggestions on what apps to use based on where you are and what time it is. So if every morning you use a certain app, it's going to put a shortcut to that app in the corner. And on your computer, you can get really specific in how you search, such as by typing the phrase documents you worked on last week or emails you didn't open from your boss. And on the iPad, you're going to be able to multitask and have multiple apps open in a split screen, or you can play a video in the corner while you work. That's something other Samsung tablets could already do. Apple's maps are finally getting public transit directions. It's very similar to Google's transit directions, but it's only going to be in some major cities to start. Music isn't the only new thing Apple remixed. It also has a new app called News. It replaces Newsstand, and you can think of it as a place to scroll through news of the day from different topics and publications you pick out, like a digital magazine of sorts. That's the highlights, but you can dive into more details on Apple's updates and the music service at CNET.com. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.